texture who? Texture where? We don't see her. Hey inspires, welcome back to another one. If you are new, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are following Ibby Inspired Skin on Instagram. It is my page dedicated for people like us for skincare tips, tricks, new products out there that's going to make our skin look the best that it can be, okay? Today we're going to be doing makeup for textured skin. Y'all, as the seasons have been changing and hormones have been hormoning and the environment just has been doing its own little thing, my skin has been getting out of control. Okay, I already have pitted acne scarred skin, but I had just been getting so much texture on my face. So what I decided was that I was going to do a step-by-step makeup tutorial for textured skin. When I say textured skin, I mean deep pitted acne scars, I mean bumps, I mean lumps, I mean all the texture that you can think about and how to camouflage, cover these things up on your face. So if you guys want to see how I got this bomb makeup look for textured skin, let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. As you can see, my eyes are already on, eyebrows on, as you guys already know, because ain't nobody got the time for that. First things first, I wanted to introduce a new product to you guys. I don't know why no one has told me about this, but Trader Joe's has some bomb skincare products. Today I'm using the Trader Joe's Nourish Oil-Free Antioxidant Facial Moisturizer, and y'all, it makes my skin feel really good, really moisturized. As I said, it is oil-free, so it does not leave your skin feeling oily, but it does have your skin looking glowy. So I love that about this product. That is something that I always emphasize. You always want to find a product that is going to be nice and moisturizing to your skin, but that is not going to be oily. And this product right here, guys, is that product. So if you can pick it up from your nearby Trader Joe's, please do so. I think this lotion retails for about $6. Y'all know Trader Joe's, they gonna get you right with the prices. So go ahead and pick it up if you can. Also, I am using this Innisfree Daily UV Defense Sunscreen. I love this sunscreen. I love this sunscreen so much that I am literally like running out. This is my last. Product is going to leave your skin looking really moisturized, really glowy, really dewy, but it is not going to leave your skin feeling or looking oily. And the reason why I always say make sure that you don't have an oily product on your face is because when you have products that are too oily on the face, for one, later on in the day, the oil in the products mixed with the oil on your skin is going to cause like this big oily mess on your face. So you definitely don't want that. But also for two, if your skin is too oily, it's going to increase the look of your texture. So you don't want something that is too oily to the point where it is making your skin look too shiny and it's going to show so much texture. So once again, if you can get something that is hydrating but that is going to be oil free or not as much oil, that is going to be the product to use. Also, as you guys know, the base is going to be so important. Make sure you guys do not skip this part. This part is going to be so essential to making sure that the rest of your face looks bomb. And I like to wait a few minutes just to let the skincare soak and settle in so it doesn't mix with any of my other makeup products that I'm about to put on. You can go ahead and subscribe as well while the skincare is skincaring. Okay, please do. Thank you. So next things next, it is time for the primer. So highly essential. If you don't have a good primer, I don't know what to tell you. So make sure you invest in a very good primer. Today I'm using the Sealed Topicals Active Scar Primer. Absolutely yes. If you have textured skin, whether that be pitted acne scars, bumps, anything like that, this primer is going to be a great primer to use, okay? I love this brand and this primer because it directly campaigns for people with deep pitted acne scarred skin. So what I like to do with this primer is I like to take it on my index finger or my middle finger, and I like to just pat in where all of my textured acne scars are, and then on my forehead. Let me show you guys what this primer does. Do you guys see how it just smoothed? I wish I could show you guys better, but it gives your skin this nice coating of smoothness. So you know that when your makeup goes on, you're gonna get that smooth, nice finish to your makeup. So again, we're going to wait a few minutes for this primer to sit. And that is going to be the key in today's video, is letting the products work, letting the products sit for a second so it can actually do its thing. Also, y'all, I don't know if I told y'all, but I just got over a cold, so excuse the nasally sound. Ugh. So we let our primer sit for about 5 minutes. Just an FYI, if you guys can go 30 minutes, up to 30, yes, 30 minutes, yes. If you guys can do that, y'all, the coffee kicked in. You already know what that means. If you guys can wait for that long for your primer to sit, do that, okay? Do that. I'm telling you, the base for your face, and this is something that I always say, but the base for your face is going to be the determining factor as to what your makeup is gonna look like, as to how long your makeup is going to stay throughout the day, how your texture is gonna look, all of that. And I know I keep emphasizing this, and that's because I so do mean it. So I'm going to be using my Aucoin concealer. I always forget what this is called because at this point, yeah, I've been using this product for about 6 years. Don't come for me. And I use a flat brush. I call this like a paint makeup brush, and it looks like this. And I am going to just take a little bit of the Aucoin concealer because it is so pigmented and so concentrated. You really don't need that much. And I am going to dab it all over my texture, everywhere that my texture is, and all over my discoloration. And a lot of my discoloration is within my texture. So I'm taking, again, a very thin layer. I'm gonna show you guys the before and after. It's very amazing. Along with my skin texture, I don't know, but I've just been having these horrible, horrible dark eyes lately. And so as you can see, the Aucoin eats it up, baby. It eats it right on up. And the reason why we're doing this, Inspires, is because a lot of the times when you have hyperpigmentation or discoloration on your face, it emphasizes the texture. So what you want to do is you want to color correct areas on your face that needs color correcting so that your texture isn't emphasized. Do you guys see all of the dark scarring? And my skin has improved, y'all. My skin has been really improving, but regardless, there's still scarring. We still have some ways to go. And I'm looking in the mirror and you can see the depth of that scarring because I have that hyperpigmentation. When you look over here, do you see how the depth just vanished? The depth vanished because the hyperpigmentation vanished. We didn't even need a heavy hand. We didn't need too much. We just needed a very, very thin layer. Us textured skin people, we always think We need a thick layer to cover those scars, cover the texture. All you need is something that is going to be highly pigmented. If you have bumps or anything like that, don't layer and pack on your makeup products. Don't do that. Get a product that's highly pigmented. What you can do is, just like this Kevyn Aucoin concealer, you can lay down a thin layer. At the same time, it is giving you the coverage that you need. And that is the key to textured skin. Having a product that will give you really good coverage, but you don't need a lot. Now what I like to do is set this concealer, and the reason why is because the Kevyn Aucoin concealer can get a little oily. So I'm gonna set my face with the loose baking and setting powder in Cinnabon, and this is from Huda Beauty, and very lightly. Like, I'm talking about so light, so light. Now I'm going in with my Rare Beauty foundation. I am in 520W. This is another new product, Inspires. I don't know what Selena did when she came up with this product, but the sorcery is real, okay? She did such a great job with this product, because this is one of the products that, once again, a little bit goes a long way. You do not need a lot of product for this product to do its thing. 1 swipe, 2 swipe, 3 swipe, 4, 5 swipe, 6 swipe, no and no more. Okay, but anyways, when I say no more, I mean don't use any more swipes, because this product really does go a long way. I'm gonna take my favorite Real Techniques brush, and this is like a very dense brush. I'm telling you, even if I wanted to use 1 swipe for this foundation for my whole face, I can literally do that, because the coverage on this foundation is like no other. It is so good. It's also a matte foundation, which does help with decreasing the look of your texture, and it just feels so velvety and rich, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin whatsoever. And that is because you don't need a lot of product for this foundation. Like, literally a couple of swipes and you are good. She's just looking like a little Tootsie Roll, baby. Now we're going in with our concealer. Today I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, and I am in the shade Deep Caramel. This is really not my shade, y'all. I decided to choose something so light. It is what it is. I'm also gonna go in with the Black Radiance Longwear Concealer as well. I don't see the shade here, so I will let you guys know in the description box down below. But this is just to pretty much balance everything out. Both of these concealers are hydrating. They are not matte. So the reason why you want to go for a hydrating concealer is because everything you're going to set your face with from here on out is going to be matte. Once again, and I'm going to emphasize this because these are the key factors to having a flawless face when you have textured skin. You don't want your skin to look too cakey. You don't want it to start getting flaky or it start peeling or anything like that. So when you have a hydrating concealer, so this is going to balance out the full setting powders, the setting powders that you're going to use around your face, any other powder that you're going to be using from here on out. That's because you're going to be using a hydrating concealer. It is just looking so beautiful, so flawless. By the way, I'm using this tapered brush from Real Techniques as well, just to make sure I can get inside the corners of my eyes. Now that the concealer is done on and just covered so beautifully and so nicely, you guessed it, take this time to let it soak and sit into the face. Now I'm feeling myself. The makeup is on and I'm feeling myself now, y'all. Look how beautiful my makeup is looking, y'all. I can't stop talking about it. It's just so pretty. So this right here, this is going to be Another key when it comes to your face. It is time for setting powder. The setting powder is going to pull everything together. Like, you may not see a lot of texture now that I have my makeup on, but when I put the setting powder on, texture who? Texture where? We don't see her. So I'm gonna go in with the loose baking and setting powder from Huda Beauty once again. Except I'm going in with Cinnamon Bun and I'm going in with Kunafa. I'm going in with both setting powders because Kunafa is too light, Cinnabon is too dark. So I like to just mix the two. And on the top, just like this. If you don't have a triangle puffer poofy thing, you can literally get this from anywhere, everywhere, Amazon, whatever. Just make sure it's not like the cheap ones, the really, really cheap ones. Get one with good quality. But if you don't have one, get one. This puffer poofy thing and setting powders for textured skin, yeah, they go together like ice cream and sprinkles. Like, it just goes together real bad. So if you don't have one already, highly recommend a triangle poofer. That's what I'm gonna call it. This is what you need to do. Now take that setting powder, put it in the setting powder container top. Take the poofer, scrape the excess powder. You want a thin layer. You don't want to pack on too much. If you pack on too much, this is where the cakiness comes in. And what I like to do is I like to just take it and press just like that. Do you guys see the blur on this baby? Also put in the excess here. If you have texture here, I want to come even closer to show you guys the before and after. You can see there's texture on that side, and then the Huda Beauty is just so much smoother and nicer. And then for my texture, I just need a little bit more, just a little bit more to give that extra smoothness. I'm going in with my Makeup Forever HD Skin Matte Velvet, and it also brightens up the eye. As you guys saw, like, my eyes are super duper dark, but also this product is literally made to smoothen the skin, to make your skin look like matte, look like velvet. It literally says it in the name, HD Skin Matte Velvet. It just really does what it needs to do. So even though the skin is nice and matte and velvet, like, we can't go walking around looking like a powder face. Okay, so we have to warm the face up. I haven't been using any other bronzer for years, y'all. This is the Fenty Beauty Sun Kissed Stalk'r Mocha Mami bronzer, and I'm just gonna warm the face. And again, this is going to be a nice, very matte bronzer. So to warm up the face even more, I'm going with my Studio Fix powder from MAC. And I'm going in NW48 just to set the face. And do you see the before and after? How everything just sets so beautiful. More warmth is included in the face. I also heard that the Sephora Micro Smooth powder was also a good powder. I will be using that soon, and I'll be telling you guys how that works. If you have already used it, please let me know. I would absolutely love to know what you guys think about it. Now, I usually do a blush, but today I just don't feel like doing it. So we're going to skip the blush. I'm gonna go off camera, do my lips so you guys can get the full effect of my look, and I'll be right back. All right, Inspireds, we are back with our makeup look for textured skin. What do you guys think? So as you can see, it looks so smooth, so flawless. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this look. I absolutely love it. Oh my gosh. One thing that I didn't do, and I always forget, use a setting spray. So this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Ooh. Did you guys hear that? It just really melts your makeup in. And no, it doesn't need to be nighttime for you guys to wear this, even though it's all nighter. I think about this as an all dayer because this setting spray really does its job in making sure that your makeup stays on, but also making sure that your makeup stays matte. So you gotta just let that dry down. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to become an inspire. And I will see you guys in our next video. Mwah. Bye.